His ex-wife apparently a shoulder to lean on during this time by being communicative and understanding for Ben. She's there for him every step of the way, and given the involvement of their kids, she's very supportive. Jen also respects his private and personal life and doesn't get too involved.
She definitely brings the average up.
And looks like there are friendly exes all around.
Just when you thought Hollywood couldn't get more crazy, Ben Affleck is back in the spotlight. But this time, he is not with Jennifer Lopez. The buzz is real after Jennifer Lopez officially filed for divorce, and guess what? Ben was spotted hanging out with his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner. The timing is pretty wild, especially with all the rumors flying around about what's going on between Ben and Garner right after Lopez decided to end things. So, Jennifer filed for divorce from Ben on August 20th, and it turns out they had actually split back in April. While everyone was still wrapping their heads around that news, Ben started spending a lot of time with Jennifer Garner, which has people wondering if they might be getting back together. From hopping off a private jet together to family hangouts with their kids, their recent closeness has everyone buzzing, and not everyone's thrilled about it, especially Jennifer Garner's boyfriend, John Miller.
And they said that I had blamed my ex-wife for my alcoholism, and that I was trapped in this marriage. Like, just made me out to be like the worst, most insensitive, stupid, awful guy. And I know people do this, I get it. Me, I'm happy to be sad Batman. I'm happy to be Dunkin' Donuts and the meme. I understand. Yeah.
So, as Jennifer and Ben Affleck's marriage started to show some cracks, something interesting was happening on the side. Ben was looking a lot happier, even before the divorce papers were filed. People close to him noticed he seemed lighter and more relaxed, like a weight had been lifted. While some thought he was just trying to stay positive during a tough time, others started to wonder if there was more to it. Things really heated up when Ben was spotted getting off a private jet with his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner. Paparazzi caught the moment, and the pics blew up on social media. This surprise reunion got everyone talking about whether Ben and Jen might be getting back together. Seeing them so chill with each other after all these years sparked a ton of debates. Were they really reviving their romance or just being good co-parents to their 3 kids? Fan theories went wild. A lot of people pointed out that Ben and Jen always seemed to have a great friendship, even after their divorce. They were married for over 10 years and had their ups and downs, but their commitment to their kids and respect for each other was always clear. Fans started analyzing every little interaction between them, from their smiles to how they managed to stay friends. Could this mean they were giving their relationship another shot, or were they just 2 exes trying to co-parent? The internet was buzzing with theories, with many people hoping for a Bennifer 2.0 reunion. Then, the news dropped that Jennifer Lopez officially filed for divorce from Ben. The timing was pretty interesting. It happened on the 2-year anniversary of their second marriage, which fans definitely noticed. According to the filing, they had actually been separated since April, but no one knew till now.
TMZ writes this: it's interesting how Jennifer Lopez filed her divorce. They said she filed Tuesday in LA County Superior Court, but she didn't file it via her attorney. She filed it by herself. He lists the date of separation, April 26th of this year. The couple got married, as you know, back in July 16th of 2022. So they've only been married about 2 years. But TMZ points out that today is a significant day because this marks the 2nd anniversary of the huge and more traditional wedding ceremony that they held in Georgia.
The timeline of their split is pretty interesting, especially considering how much time Ben was spending with Jennifer Garner while still married to Jennifer. Whether it was family outings or quiet moments caught by the paparazzi, it was hard to ignore that these interactions were happening during a rough patch in his marriage. Some fans speculated that Jennifer Lopez might have picked the filing date to make a statement about her marriage. Either way, it added more drama to an already complicated situation. Reactions to the divorce filing were all over the place. Some people felt bad for her, who seemed genuinely happy in her second marriage with Ben. Others wondered if the timing was meant to send a message. Some fans thought she might have chosen that date to mark the end of an era or to show she was ready to move on for good. Whatever the case, it's clear the divorce has had a big impact on everyone, including the fans who have been following their story from the beginning. While all this was going on, Jennifer Garner's relationship with her boyfriend John Miller was also under the microscope. As Garner and Affleck spent more time together, reports started coming out about some tension between Garner and Miller. Well, apparently Miller wasn't too happy about how much time Garner was spending with her ex. This was causing some some strain in their relationship, with Miller feeling angry about Ben's comeback into the picture. An insider mentioned that Miller was feeling a bit sidelined as Jennifer Garner focused on co-parenting with Ben. While he's always been supportive of her efforts, the recent developments have put a strain on their relationship. The insider hinted that Garner might have to make a tough choice if things don't get sorted out soon. This tension shows that even though Ben and Lopez are in the spotlight, there are other people affected by their actions.
We're probably at each other's throats. I'd probably still be drinking. You know, like, right. It was just part of why I started drinking alcohol, because I was trapped.
Now, Ben Affleck's recent birthday bash also turned into a huge buzz, and not just because of the party itself, but because of the guests. His ex-wife, Jennifer Garner, was one of the first to drop by, and it was pretty shocking how effortlessly she walked into his house. Like it was totally normal. No awkward vibes, just the comfort that comes from years of knowing each other. People definitely noticed this moment, seeing it as a sign that there's still a strong bond between them, even after their divorce. But Garner wasn't the only important woman in Ben's life to show up. His ex-wife, Jennifer Lopez, also popped in to celebrate. The sight of both Jennifers at Ben's place on the same day sparked a lot of talks about his past and present relationships.
Sources told me that from the moment they got married, that Ben and Jen, they started having problems. In fact, during their honeymoon in Lake Como, Ben was upset because there were so many cameras following them. And now we all know that Ben is used to the cameras, but when you're with Jennifer Lopez, it's next level. And he's at a point in his life right now where he wants a little bit more normalcy and a lower profile.
To get the full picture, it's worth looking back at Ben and Jennifer Garner's history. They first met on the set of Daredevil in 2003. By 2005, they were married, and Garner was often seen as Ben's support system. Of course, their relationship had its ups and downs. Ben's struggles with gambling and alcohol became pretty public, and those issues took a toll on their marriage. Despite everything, Garner stood by him through tough times, including multiple rehab stints. She was his biggest cheerleader, trying to help him get back on track. But eventually, the strain led to their separation in 2015 and divorce in 2018. Even after their split, they stayed close, co-parenting their kids and maintaining a strong friendship. Similarly, one person who's always been in Ben's corner is his best buddy, Matt Damon. They have been tight since childhood, but it seems Damon hasn't always been happy with Ben's romantic choices, especially when it comes to both Jennifers. Rumor has it that he wasn't fully on board with Ben's relationship with Lopez, especially due to the intense media attention and how it affected his friend. As for Jennifer Garner, sources say Damon had different feelings. He respected her and appreciated the stability she brought to Ben's life, but he was also worried about how Ben's issues impacted their relationship. This tension over Ben's love life has caused some strain in their friendship over the years. Still, Damon has always been there for Ben, offering advice even if it wasn't what Ben wanted to hear. As Ben navigates this complicated situation, it's possible that Damon's input could play a big role in his decisions moving forward. Whether he's nudging Ben toward a reunion with Garner or just encouraging him to focus on himself, it's clear that Damon's thoughts are always in the mix. The big question is, will his advice help Ben make the right choice this time, or will it just complicate things even more? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure, Matt Damon is still a key player in Ben's life, especially as he finds himself at another crossroads. Meanwhile, the way people are reacting is really shaping how things are going down with Ben and Jennifer. Fans are all over their every move, breaking down their body language, smiles, and the vibe of their hangouts. Social media is buzzing with all kinds of theories. A person commented saying, "To be hanging with your ex while going through a divorce is shameful. Ben and Garner are being disrespectful. It's disgusting." Another one added, "Ben and Jennifer Garner have been playing this game for a long time. Jennifer Lopez and John Miller are the victims of this game." When Ben started with Jennifer Lopez, Jennifer Garner cried so hard and started a plot to get him back to herself. Looking ahead, there are so many possibilities. Will they rekindle their romance, or will they just keep building a friendship that focuses on their kids while exploring other relationships? Who knows? They might not even have it all figured out yet. Their story has always had its fair share of surprises, so it wouldn't be shocking if they kept us on our toes for a bit longer. Whatever goes down, you can bet it will be a hot topic for fans and tabloids. But what do you guys think? Will Ben and Jennifer Lopez officially get back together? Let me know in the comments, and make sure to hit that subscribe button for more updates on all your favorite celebrity stories.